Hello, Pinup Miami here, and today I am going to show you guys how to create a jewelry case, not a jewelry case, like a jewelry stand. I'm mostly going to be using it for like bracelets because I never know. I wear a lot of clip-on earrings, so I have that individually packed in Ziploc bags, like a weirdo. But today I'm going to show you how to make a little stand for your bangles. So my name is Pinup Miami. I'm located in South Florida. I also run a podcast that comes out every Wednesday in any podcasting platforms where we talk about modern topics with a vintage flair. So make sure to check it out at the Pin Podcast official on Instagram or the Pin Podcast on any podcasting platforms. And if you're in South Florida and been wondering, where to go or what to do and meet people with like-minded love of vintage and pinup and rockabilly, I run a meetup every first Sunday in downtown Hollywood. I mean, you could dress up so cute. This is my boyfriend dressed up. And if you are around the US, you have a car and you want to go cruising on one of the oldest streets, make sure to check out the Kicks on Route 66. It's going to be in July from Amarillo, Texas to Los Angeles, California. All right, maybe I'll make it out. I don't know. But today, everything that we're going to make is going to be from the Dollar Tree. Everything that we're going to use on this make is going to be from the Dollar Tree. So we have, let me pull up. This is the first thing we're going to need is this pie. So in total, let me tell you how much you're going to spend. Well, I guess we'll count it up at the end. We have this pan, this like pie pan, this paper towel holder, and two of these, like it's for painting. What are they called? General purpose rolls for painting. And a fabric. Now, at the dollar store, you could get a microfiber that's white. That's really nice. You'll find it in the car section. I had a little bit of this pink shag I had for a project. So I'm going to be using this like nice little pink shag. If you want another fabric that is thinner, I like the shag or anything like a microfiber towel, because it gives it a nice plush feel. And if you were to, start putting things on here, a fabric would be too thin. So if you really want to use a fabric, use like a microfiber towel under, and then on top of it, put your fabric. And not necessary, but at the dollar store, if you go now, they have their summer stuff, and you could get a hunky drink holder. Just saying. Super cute, isn't it? Check that out. I can't wait to like blow it up. And I love sharks, so look how cute that is. So run to your Dollar Tree, people, if you like sharks or if you want a hunk to hold your drink. All right, so to get started, so in total, if without the fabric, it's only $4, and it's gonna be nice and big. So we're gonna have all these thingies. All right, so let's start off with creating like the core of the jewelry stand. So we're gonna take this plastic paper off, and on the paper towel holder, we're gonna cut off this little tag. Now the first thing we are gonna do is glue this right here. Boom. So make sure you have hot glue gun, and we're just gonna put it right around. Today I don't have that fun angle because I'm using my phone to record for TikTok. So if you have TikTok, I'm also live on TikTok. So we're gonna put this all around. Try to be as quick as possible because sometimes, depending on your hot glue, if it's not hot enough, it will like get cold really quick. And put it right in the center of the pan. Well, as close to the center as you can. Hey! So Hot glue that in there. Well, hello, Timmy. Let that get cool. Alrighty. Mine's a little off-centered, but it gives it its charm. Yeah, so now you have a nice little like base. Well, hello, Vivian. All right, so we're gonna start off with this. So then we have our little skeleton. Then you're gonna get your fabric and measure how much you will need to cover your. Oh, hello, Miss Rebel Red. So you're gonna measure here and put it over your piece and cut a piece. Now make sure that the fabric goes all the way under to the bottom of the pan. And make sure it's even, because when you set the pan, even though you're going to have like the fabric, the extra fabric on the bottom, it's still going to balance. We're not putting so much bulk that it's going to be like wobbly or anything. So let's cut our fabric, little square piece. Now working with this little shag, you're going to have shag everywhere. It's not a real shag, but it's like a minky, a faux mink in pink. So if you see little things flying around, you'll see. This is also a fun project for if you have younger girls and they're getting into jewelry. All right, a little pink fluff. So then just make sure it's going to cover everything here. Perfecto. Yes. So what I'm going to do is cut a hole, a little hole right in the center. Just like, hello, Nancy. So we're going to put that little hole right through the top of our thing. And make it as big as needed. You know, these fabrics don't have any stretch. But I don't want to make it too big because I don't want it to be like going through. Woo. I want to hide the dollar store merchandise. So slide it down. All the way down. Woo, it's coming together. So then we're going to put, to hold the innards, we're going to hot glue, put some hot glue all around the base and press it down. So hot glue. So just fill it with glue. And make sure your fabric covers before you glue, because you want one big piece to just cover everything. So bring it down and then stretch it. And hold it down. Hello, Vanessa. Oh, you have Veronica in the house. Hey, little. Yes, this is such a fun project, and she could decorate it with her room, like whatever her theme of her room is. So that you glue the bottom piece down. Now we're going to apply glue around the pan, the top of the pan here. So now we're going to make sure to cover the top of the pan. Ooh, more glue. I'm going to do a little section at a time. So we're just going to glue little section at a time. Look, these little sticks don't stay. There you go. You know, when you put a new stick in, you gotta use everything that you have handy. That's the fun part of being crafty is you figure out a way to do it and make it your own. So this bottom piece is gonna be like a catch-all for all your extra items. Then this side. Oh my gosh, stop getting off. All right, so then keep it down. Now we are going to glue it on the bottom. And don't worry about all the excess because we're going to cut off the excess. So hold it like this. And I'm going to apply glue here because I want it to be like nice, the fabric to lay diagonal. I don't want it to go with the pan. So we're going to do a section at a time. And then glue. And now we're going to go all the way around and glue. So it's like a little upholstery job. So we're just going to glue. Yeah. And make sure with little kids if they don't burn their hands, you know. But yeah. Oh yeah, you can make a JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa seems to be a thing for like children nowadays. You see, this is glued, but we're gonna go in and cut it. And then this excess, I'm just gonna glue it on top here. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the scissors, and you're gonna cut out any of the excess right where the glue is at. So let's cut. And try to make it as less bulky. Again, this you want it to lay flat and not wobbly on your cabinet or on your dresser or wherever you're putting it in the bathroom. I think my boyfriend would get mad if I put this in the bathroom. Nice pink shag, pink thing. And don't worry if something didn't glue down, you could go back and glue it. Hold on. Yeah, so I missed a few pieces, so I'm just gonna go back and glue. So yeah, so we have the base here. Oh, I didn't see that side. Of course, I made it a challenge by using this shag. I've done it before with in my other when I lived in an apartment with a microfiber towel. It makes it easier and not a mess. And you could also get that at the dollar store. So just gluing these like little pieces. Let's see here. Alrighty, there's a nice little base. It's also going to be a catch-all tray. And it lays nice, test it out. Make sure it lays nice and flat. So cute. Nice and fluffy. Let's see. It's funny, Vivi isn't a little kid, but she still manages to burn her hand. Oh! Putting your sister's business out there. Yes, this is a paper towel holder that I glued onto a pie pan. And oh, hello from Pennsylvania. And then I glued the towel holder on this pie pan, and now I'm upholstering it. Let's see. So the next thing is we're gonna upholster the backbone. So I'm gonna do this is get a piece here. Look at all that fluff. Let me see if this fits. Perfect. So I cut a rectangle piece to the size of like the backbone. Yeah, let's make it a nice rectangle piece. Don't worry, Vivian. I feel like everyone that does crafts burns. I mean, if you don't burn with a hot glue gun, if you don't burn your finger at least once in a project, is it really like a labor of love? Just think about it that way. All right, so let me shake off some of this fluff into this baggie that I have here. So how do I make this easier is by, I'm going to put hot glue here, and I'm going to glue the edge of the fabric and then wrap it around and glue all the way. So we're going to glue right here. And put some here too. Just to make sure everything sticks. Then you're going to apply your fabric onto that spot as quick as possible. Okay, my glue got a little dry, cold too fast. So let's just do little by little. So I'm gonna put just on this side. At the edge, put your fabric. Perfect. So you see, we're slowly, I just glued this side. And then I'm gonna continue gluing. With more glue here. Let's cut the top. And then glue the top little crown or paper towel crown and cover that. And then we're gonna wrap and glue this fabric all the way around. And then glue it down. So here we go. Come on. There you go. Glue the tip again. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm just so concentrated. And don't worry if the top does not come out beautiful because it's going to be covered. So then glue down any edges that you want glued without getting burned. I got the little fuzzies everywhere. All right, so far, this is what we got going. Ooh. now we are almost, I would say that we're halfway done. We're going to get these plastic paint rolls. Now with, let me see, because I don't have my scissor here with me. Let me see if I can do it with this. If not, oh, I have to get a knife because my box cutter is a little old. All right, so give me one moment. I am going to get a knife. My box cutter is a little old. Okay, I found another box cutter. So, we're back. We're going to use this box cutter, and you're just going to puncture a little slit that would fit enough through the top here. So, using help if needed, you're going to cut a slit. I'm going to use a table as support. Oh, not that hard. You're going to see me working like a little saw here. And try to get it as centered as possible. So I'm just putting a slit through here. And then do it on the other side as well. Just make sure it's long enough to fit. Whoop. A craft that takes some body weight. Yeah. So then once you get the first punch in, you could just little saw. Yeah, it makes it easier once you make your first puncture. Then I'm going to get my scissor just to widen up the hole. And to make sure that my hole is even. Yay! All right. So we are going to put this through the top here. Yeah, it's wide enough. That's the beauty of a live video. You get to see the struggles. I feel like you see the sweat coming through my... There we go. Alrighty. Now we are going to put this in here. And you're going to use some pressure. That's why I say don't worry about it being perfect. Upholstering this little stick. Or the paper towel holder. Now you want to have the pressure because you want it to stay. Alright. So then you're going to push it. We're going to do it like around here. And I'm putting it on the table because I need the pressure, my body weight to push it. All right. There we go. The first thing, we put the first one down. a little more work than I remember. Then you're going to take your fabric, measure it, and cut what you need. Perfect. Whew. I feel like I got a workout. For the next piece, you're only going to have to cut one side. So don't worry. All right. Now for the fabric, you're going to do the same thing we did with the first one, is cut a hole right in the middle. So I'm going to cut a hole right here. Again, start small and then make it bigger. And then stick it in the top. So then the fabric will lay on here, and now we're going to hot glue it down. Ooh, I keep touching my nose, guys, because of the shag on here. Oh, let me see. There. You're freaking me out. I'm too clumsy. There will definitely be blood. I believe you could do it. You're a girl that could do anything. All right, so I'm going to cut out the excess on the sides. Before I glue it down, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm just cutting out the excess fabric so that I don't have a lot of extra fabric just hanging. Alrighty, so now what we are going to do is hot glue the fabric around your paint roller. So we're going to hot glue. You see, it's coming into form. It's coming alive. All right. So we're going to put the glue directly onto the paint roller. Again, it's like you're upholstering. So I like to do the sides first, the front and the back first, and then glue the sides down. So then glue, glue, glue. And you don't have to worry if there's any jagged edges because they're going to be hidden under the fabric. So try to like hide it by gluing it underneath, which nobody's going to see. And if they're too close to your jewelry stand, like that's too close. Now on the sides, for the sides, you could either glue it or tuck the fabric into the roll, as I did here. And I'm just going to tuck it in. Oh, let me put some glue there. I don't want it to be saggy. Yeah. Perfecto. All right, so then we got the first layer down. Whee! Now we're going to get our second paint roll. Now for this one, I know I struggled with the other one, but we don't have to match up the holes on both sides because we're just going to do one, and then it's going to be like our topper. That's why I said you don't have to worry if you're gluing on the top of the paper towel is like ugly because it's going to be covered. All right, so we just got to get one cut here. We can do it, guys. All right, so just one. So use your table. If you're nervous, don't do it, and then just puncture through it. There you go. Once you get the first puncture, you're able to saw it up. Use sawing motions to saw a big slit enough to get it through the top. That's the trick. Once you get the first puncture in, and then don't lose it. Yeah. Saw it back and forth. I'm going live on my YouTube, Pinup Miami, and on Facebook at Pinup Miami. So we get the hole up on here. You can't really see it. I can't show you in the camera, but it's like you see the slit right there. So we are going to bring it onto the top here. Oh, this little shag. All right, so here we're just gonna puncture it enough until the paper towel holder is there. So, again, a little pressure. Make sure your hole is big enough. Is it big enough? Just try this. There we go. We're gonna bring it down. Alrighty. It's like I feel. There we go. Woo woo. All right. So there we go. The top layer of our jewelry stand is happening. All right. So now we're gonna upholster it. I apologize. I got the little fluffs everywhere. Now we are going to cover the top layer here with fabric. So we're going to cut out another little square or rectangle, I mean. And I'm just going to measure it to make sure I just get the right amount. And let's cut it right here. Yeah. All right. So now for this one, we don't have to make any more holes because we're just going to glue it on. So I'm going to start by gluing this part on and then the top. Let me take a second to fluff out my own hair. Hey, Jackie. Yeah, isn't it awesome? Totally different. Only $4 and fabric laying around. So I'm gonna start off by gluing the bottom part on here. And I think I'm just gonna, so I only have to cut one side, I'm gonna slide it over. All right, so then put glue. We need another glue stick. I need to figure out where some people get like super long glue sticks that they never have to refill like for a while. Well, I guess it doesn't fit that. So I'm going to glue the back bottom part first. Glue it down. All right, so I glued the back part. Oh, you could get the long glue sticks at Michael's? I haven't gone to Michael's in so long. I need to go. Now we're going to glue the hanging front fabric. The one that's here. We're going to glue it down. So apply your glue onto the roll. And then pull it taut. And hold the glue until it gets cold enough. But like if you're watching me on TikTok, because I have my phone over here, you get a whole different angle. Now I have this fabric on this side that I'm just gonna tuck in there into the roll. You can glue it if you like, but I'm not. Then I'm going to cut this excess fabric and tuck it in as well. And then put some hot glue here for this hanging bit. Chan's got them. Oh, I gotta go to Chan's. But I'm gonna check out Michael's. I haven't gone in a long time. And let's see, Tammy. I drive by Michael's when I'm working. I just say I don't need anything. I don't need anything. Girl, I feel like crafters and seamstresses like say the same thing, and then they're like, I'm just gonna look, and then you end up going in there and buying more than that one item you need or didn't need. Like yesterday, I went to Joann's with a friend, Vivian. She's watching, and I only went there for one thing, and I came out with four other things besides the one thing I went in there for. It just happens. It's like they know we're gonna buy stuff. All right, so then I cut that excess fabric and I tuck it in. Alrighty, so then we have this fabulous. Oh, I see the hot glue and the lights there. We have this fabulous jewelry stand that is so rare, you know. And let's test it out here. I have a few bangles, as you can tell. I still have the tag, but look, it fits perfect. And with that fabric, it like hugs your jewelry. You could put necklaces, and you could even play with the height. You know, if you want this lower, then you have a little catch-all in the bottom, that you could put your earrings on. Oh, I can't wait to clean this shag. So yeah, then you have this little catch-all. I guess I'm just gonna have to glue the bottom here a little bit more, but this is also cute if you have a small business and you want to display your jewelry. Yeah, and it's easy. It's like it's so soft. You see. Oh, I hope you guys like this. I love this craft. I wanted to do it because I need something to hold my bangles. This has a lot of space. You know, you could slide it over. It could fit a lot. You could do more. Um, you can even make a taller one with the same kind of idea. It all depends on what you're doing. But yes, that is the craft for today. I know a few of you reached out to me telling me that you liked how I did the flower holder. So I thought I'd show you something, aka the jewelry holder. Oh, yeah, you could put a Barbie on top. You could decorate it, put ribbons. That's why I love doing your own DIYs and ways of organizing your stuff because you could do it the way you want. Maybe next time I should show like how to store your glue gun. But yes, I want to say thank you all for joining in today. I hope you guys learned something new. I gotta say, this one came out fabulous. I have never done one with a color. Let's see, can you guys see it? Oh, these little glue strings. But yes, so cute, so fluffy, durable, and sits nicely on the table. Let me see if I put it back here so you guys can see what it looks like in its glory back here. Look at that. But yes, thank you all for joining on today's live. If you have anything you'd like to watch or see, hit me up on my Instagram at Pinup Miami or on any of my social media platforms. Even leave a comment on this video. I will get back to you. And till next week, have a beautiful, stay safe week. Beautiful, stay safe week. And I will see you all next Sunday at 5 p.m.